Our next topic is a ratio and a proportion. What is the ratio? A ratio allows only one quantity to be compared to another quantity in a similar way to fractions. Similar mean, what does it mean similar way? It means कि दो जो ratios हैं इनकी units भी same हो. Just like अगर ये सेंटीमीटर है तो ये भी सेंटीमीटर में होना चाहिए. इफ़ इट इज़ इन डजन तो ये भी डजन में हो, ये किलोमीटर में है तो ये भी किलोमीटर में. अगर ये नहीं है तो सबसे पहले आपने इनको चेंज करना होगा. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, it allows one quantity to be compared to another quantity in a similar way. For example, in a box there are 12 lemons and 16 oranges. The ratio of lemons to oranges is 12 to 16 and written as 12 ratio 16. The order is important in ratios because as the ratio of oranges, how many oranges are there? How many oranges are there? Are 16 oranges. The ratio of lemon to oranges is 12 to 16. The order is important in ratios as the ratio of oranges to lemon is 16 to 12 or 16. You can't say 12 to 16, 16 to 12 because oranges are 16 and lemons are 12. So this was the definition of a ratio. Then what are these equivalent ratios? The equivalent ratios are ratios which are equal to each other. Just like this, the following ratios are all equivalent to 2 ratio 5. Just like the if I multiply 2 both sides, it will give you 2 to the 4 to 5 to the 10. This is called the first ratio quantity. This is the second ratio quantity. If I multiply it by 3, it will give you 3 to the 6, 3 5 to the 15. If I multiply it by 4, 4 to the 8, 4 5 to the 20. So what are these equal ratios? The equal ratios can be found by multiplying or dividing both sides of the ratio by the same number. Get this? What are these equal ratios? They can be found by multiplying or dividing both sides of the ratios by the same number. For example, express the ratio 14 paisa to 2 pounds in its simplest form. Now you must ensure that the units are the same. Note this point. I already illustrated for you that their units will be same. Here the unit is paisa, here the unit is pound. So 2 pounds mean in 1 pound there are 100 pies and in 2 pounds there are 200 pies. So if I change this pound 2 to 200 pound because 2 pound is equal to 200 pies. The ratio is 40 to 200. So if I divide 40 under 40 and 45s are 200, so 1 ratio 5 in its simplest form, dividing both sides of the ratio by 40. Another example, 2 lengths are in the ratio 4 ratio 5. If the first length is 60 centimeter, what is the second length? This question is very important. You must get this question in your exam sure. Not like this, must be changed, but the theme will be the same. So 2 lengths are in the ratio 4. If the first length is 60 centimeter, what is the second length? Ratio is 4 ratio 5. So writing as an equivalent ratio with 1 centimeter on the left hand side, it will be 60 centimeter is equal to 60 into 5 over 4. So 1 centimeter is equal to is ratio 5 over 4. I divided by 4. So it will be 60 ratio 60 into 5 over 4. It will give you, writing as an equivalent ratio with 60 centimeter on the left hand side, it will give you 15. If I give 4 1s are 4, 4 15s are 60 and 15 5s are 75. So the second length is 75 centimeters. So if the first length is 60, I make this first as 60. What I do, if I write a 1 centimeter, it will give you divide करें 4 पर it will give you 5 or 4 centimeters. So if the first ratio is 60, then the second ratio will be multiplied by 5 or 4 centimeters. So it will give you 4 1 are 4, 4 15 are 60, 15 5 are 75. What are proportional parts? To share an amount into proportional parts, add up the individual parts, divide the amount by this number to find the value of one part. For example, £50 is to be divided between two sisters in the ratio 3 ratio 2. The question is, how much did each get? How much does each get? What I should do? I find this number of parts as 3, 2, sum of ratios is 3 plus 2 is equal to 5. Value each part will be $50 divided by 5, because this is the common ratio is 5. So it will give you $10. Now the one sister got 3 times, then the other get 2 times, the other first sister get 3 times, and the second sister get 2 times, and the value of each part is £10. So two sisters received $30 because 3 parts of £10 each, and £20 means 2 parts at £10 each. If I add this £30 to £20, it will give you £50, which is the actual amount. So this was my topic for the ratio and proportion. I am sure that you surely get these 3 topics. Number 1, ratio and proportion, then equivalent ratios and proportional parts. I have sent you the worksheet. You must solve those worksheet in your nearest time. So considering the syllabus, so these topics we have already covered, the remaining are left. I hope that we'll get the maximum coverage in this week. I hope that we'll cover maximum of the syllabus in this week. So stay with me, wait for my second video.